It is oh so cloudy here, and I absolutely love it. I cannot get enough. Oh my goodness. Hey YouTube, so today I want to talk about the darkness that comes in with the wintertime and this whole time of the year. You know, a lot of times it's all about the sparkles and the lights and the pretty, the shiny, the happy. And I think a lot of times what can get a little bit passed over at times is the fact that it's dark. It's dark, it's winter. For all of us in the northern hemisphere, it's kind of like that ooh kind of feeling comes in, like there's not enough sun. Basic clouds come out a lot of the time. I'm in Arizona, there's clouds everywhere right now, and I'm amazed. We've had like 3 days of overcast wonderfulness, and I'm all about it. I feel a little more of the witchy spirit when the spooky things come around with Samhain and all that. And you know, that really does carry into this time of the year too. It's the sun is not coming out as much. That is what the winter solstice is celebrating, is the darkest of the darkest days of the year. And for me, around this time, I really am finding the sacredness in darkness, in that magical aspect in the dark, in the fact that there is no light, in the lack of light. One, because I love the fact that the weather is actually cool here in Arizona, and I really realize a lot with the whole idea. The reason it's cooler is because the sun ain't out to heat everything up. And also the whole idea of that the magic, the unknown, and all of that comes a lot from things we cannot see or understand. And in the dark, you just don't see things as much. The darkness has that kind of mysterious attribute to it no matter what. Even though I'm not feeling necessarily to go to my altar and do magic, and by magic I mean spellcraft really, like the spellcraft aspect of my practice is kind of waned out just a wee bit, but I am sitting at my altar a lot more. I am lighting all the candles there. I am just sitting there kind of contemplating things, really doing a lot of meditation, and really kind of going into like my created astral plane. I'm feeling the call to do that just because it's dark, and because it's kind of like this extra cozy, like, ooh, I can like play with all of these shadows. You know, Halloween kind of brings in along this level of disbelief. You know, I'm not so stringent on the that's not right or this is not right. Like the whole spooky feeling in general in our culture kind of comes around during the Samhain Halloween time. Everyone kind of just has that little bit of an extra jump because you know, the creepy things are everywhere. And that kind of continues in with the whole belief of little kids being all excited for Santa Claus. And for me, that has continued as well. And I'm finding it not just with the pretty, the sparkly, and the Santa and the elves and all that, but more with the darkness and the idea of the unknown and how much unknown there was. And even though I'm going into all this history and finding out why things are, I'm doing a lot of also interior exploration and really looking into the unknown bits and finding that really palpable right now. So I was kind of wondering if anyone else really finds around this time of the year, do you guys find that, oh, all the things suddenly become like it carries on to now where like the witchiness just feels like up the ante from fall carried into winter? Because before, winter for me was always kind of this like part of the year. It was always like, okay, we're doing the thing and we'll all kind of hibernate and bunker down. I like the coziness, but that's about it. And now I'm feeling like I'm really productive. I feel very emboldened, and even though there's some things that are waning in some respects, in other respects I am like fully witchied up. Like I want to really like hunker down and explore all the things, and there's just like this little weird part of my inspiration in the back of my head and my soul that's just going like, ooh, there's something about this time. There's something about all the shadows in the dark and the fact that the sun's not out as much. So every time winter comes around, do you kind of like the minute the sun stops coming out as much, are you suddenly like, ooh, it's dark, I can do the thing? Or are you kind of more of the sense of like, it's about all the same? Do other people find a lot of magical properties with the darkness, especially with like the whole like being able to do spells by like candlelight or that type of deal? I haven't done too many quite yet in the dark. It's been more around midday and I'm just lit candles because I felt it was needed for candle magic, and why not? I don't know, that's just a little thing I wanted to pause and kind of talk about for a second, because ooh, I'm feeling it, and I'm loving it. I'm loving the darkness. I'm kind of like savoring every little bit of it, because at least in Arizona the sun's gonna come out again real quick, and then it'll be hot again and I'll be sad. Anyway, this is part of 12 days till Yule, so I will see you guys tomorrow. Like and subscribe if you're all about it, and I'll see you then.